hope they won't shoot me down soon.
Sit down and do a bit of a final chat for the trip, so stick around, we'll recap everything.
Little trip recap.
Yeah,
We might get a fire going.
we'll definitely get a
We'll
fire
do that
going.
first.
And we probably should crack a beer.
I think that'd be good.
Why's it gotta be like that the morning you leave, eh? This is ridiculous, eh? There's so much bait here, and it's just like getting chomped everywhere. I can't catch a thing.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Hold it there, hold it.
Jesus, flat out there. How calm is it?
This is the last day of doing stuff and camping, and yeah, a bit sad, but always comes to an end. A lot of people think we do this full time, but we definitely don't. Our trip's are only about 10 days long. We capture as much stuff as we can, have a good time, and then go back to work. But today we've got to still drive out of here, which should be interesting with the big boat on the back. Hopefully not too bogged. And then we're going to go find a camp somewhere along the PDR. We're not even 100% sure where that's going to be yet. Hopefully somewhere along a freshwater creek where we can have one last flick of the lures and chill out for the afternoon.
B grade, we're a B grade 4-drive show. Probably a D grade fishing show.
Mate, we're off the charts on the fishing.
We definitely have some adventure. I'd say we're B grade. And A grade comedy show.
Are we?
I make me laugh. My mum says I'm funny.
So when you're putting your fires out, don't cover it with sand. As soon as people cover it with sand, they think they're doing the right thing. Oh, you know, I'll leave it all tidy. But the problem is that heat can be underneath for days.
Yeah.
And you've just hidden it. Someone walks on it, they're going to burn themselves. So don't cover your fires when you leave. Don't cover them with sand.
Bingo Bango, are you ready?
Yeah, Dingo Bongo 10-4, Rubber Ducky, Convoy, roll out.
Comrade.
Comrade, of course.
This afternoon, Baxter told us he doesn't like cereal. And we've been eating cereal for breakfast 3 seasons now. And he only just told us. We're not that concerned. Next stop, Weeper.
So, boosting out of Weeper on the way south, and I hear a call on the radio, and it's Stevie, and they missed the turn off, and we're headed to the airport. That's when I looked up and realised I had also missed the turn off and headed out towards the airport. Anyway, we've spun around, we're on the way.
Mark's having a good trip. We've sort of lost Baxter. We passed him at the Arch River Roadhouse. He said he was going to stop there for a minute. We said, yeah, no dramas. We drove past him thinking we'd just make time, he'd catch up behind us. And Yeah, then we sort of spoke to him on the radio and we heard for a brief second he was there. But then we've lost him and we heard a bit of crackling, and so we're not sure where Baxter is.
Pulled into Archer for a quick stop, stretch the legs. We've got a few more cases to cover yet tonight, but went to fill up my water bottle. My water tank's empty, gutting. So asked in the shop, they've got a tap here. Oh, man, look at that. Repo. Take two.
So we're just here at Musgrave. We've just grabbed a feed and then we're going to go about 30 k's down the road. We've got a little camp spot in mind. We've never stayed there before. Baxter's going to go in first, make sure we can get the boat and trailer in. Yeah, Mark's got some burgers. We're ready to go.
Timing, mate.
Let's hit the road.
Let's get moving.
So we are Camp Moorhead River.
Be pretty tight turning up here, man.
I might wait here and just let us know if there's a campsite there, right?
One that.
We just had a burger for dinner, and as soon as we had that burger, Stevie had some serious sort of indigestional movements, and he's concerned for his safety.
No, it's not good.
You in trouble, mate?
Things are about to happen.
Have a look at him go. One of those awkward runs where you can't freely run, but you need to move fast. Yeah. Godspeed, Stevie.
So we've made it. It's a great little spot down here. We're going to sit down and do a bit of a final chat for the trip. So stick around. We'll recap everything.
Little trip recap.
Yeah,
We might get a fire going.
we'll definitely get a
We'll
fire
do that
going.
first.
And we probably should crack a beer.
I think that'd be good.
Let's go get the beers out of the car.
Yep.
I don't know what Mark's doing down here, eh?
Bang, bang, bang. Beers, fire, Moorhead River on our first beer. This is our sober reviews.
So yeah, day one.
Yeah, day one was pretty.
Left Cairns.
Yeah.
Got to Musgrave.
Yeah.
Immediate drive.
Hang on. Before we got to Musgrave, we got to Mareeba. And we all indulged ourselves.
With the worst pie. In Mark's pie, he had like a chunk about that big of just pure Keen's curry powder. And he ate half of it and he's been dying in there. Like just coughing and like spitting up bits of Keen's curry powder.
Oh man, he didn't even get the hot pie either. But the curry powder golf ball fiasco
It killed me.
He still smells like curry.
Pretty good.
I go to the bathroom and just puffs come out. Then we got to Musgrave.
Yeah. And then the truckie noticed that we drove past, noticed our brakes were squealing on the trailer.
We got away
Yeah.
pretty quick.
Yeah, it was pretty easy actually.
Before we got on the Wenlock,
We drove Frenchman's.
Yeah,
we drove Frenchman's. It was my first time.
Yeah, it's great, eh?
I liked it.
Good creek crossings, nothing too hectic.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, you've both got diff locks,
Yeah.
and that was the difference.
How was that? Was it a Hilux?
The Hilux coming up there, just limited slip diff. He had to have a couple of goes and really gun it.
So Frenchman's.
Yep.
What's your favourite bit?
I like that we named a new creek.
Wedding ring.
Wedding Ring
Wedding,
Creek.
wedding,
Yeah.
Wedding
Might
Ring
be a
Creek.
sore point for Phil and
So why is it Wedding Ring Creek?
Wedding Ring Creek because Phil lost his wedding ring in there.
Because he tripped on that same little
Yeah, the little nub.
nubbin that got most of us.
Right in the arch at the foot. It got me here.
you want me to help you
Oh, it's busting me up actually. Did you see that? Someone who is watching this has kicked that
Kick that
stump.
same one,
If you
definitely.
have, let us know.
Oh,
Yeah.
We can't be the only three.
my foot's
Yeah.
still
Three
not
out of
right.
5 people kicked it.
Also, let's not forget, after Wedding Ring Creek, flat tyre.
Yeah, pretty much immediately after.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't hear it. we were sitting in there
driving along.
talking, And Phil, you know, he can't go without the credit. He heard the issue with the brakes on the trailer, and then he was the first to identify the...
I don't know, something just went...
Like exploded.
Oh, flatty.
So then after Frenchman's, drop all the boats off at that camp spot, which was an awesome camp spot. I'd go there again.
little camp, little sandy camp on the side of the river. And that's where we launched our boats from.
And then the next morning, launch the tinning.
Launch the float.
I was pretty nervous. To be honest, this is terrifying. I was excited for it, but I was nervous that there could be a section we would get to where you'd be like, righto, for us to cut through this section or carry the boat for like 5 kilometers or 8 kilometers is ridiculous.
And it didn't hit me, any of that, until you said at the waterfall, this is probably the point of no return.
This is the point of no return as well. At the moment, we can still putt back.
Yeah, no,
After this, we're not coming back.
Yeah, we're not coming back.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I was like, well, okay, yeah, actually,
Yeah.
it's kind of a big deal now.
So we get the boat just down that little rock step there,
Yeah.
and we just come over and we relaunch here.
Yep.
We didn't cover heaps of ground that first day.
No, we were really
I thought we'd get a bit further, but...
We're a bit excited with the fishing probably.
Oh, but how good was it?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Fishing was unreal. Stoked to have caught my first toga ever.
Yeah, same, yeah.
3 first ever togas.
First togas, yeah.
Yeah, and good ones too.
That first camp we stopped at, we were there for like 20 minutes. We would have caught like 5 fish just from the bank.
True, yeah.
The second camp was probably better,
At the penthouse.
but the fishing wasn't quite as good.
But
Sort of
while we're on the
structure.
subject, how good was when I told you I'd just catch you a fish at will?
If you had one cast, one opportunity, would you capture it?
How good. Anything else you want me to do, Mark?
If you had 2 casts, 2 opportunities.
It's one of the greatest things I've ever done. How about the triple hookup, right? So I'm driving the boat trying to get through all the snags, and then I see Baxter's on, and you cast out and you're on, and I'm like, I'm getting into this. I've reached and grabbed my rod, flicked it over my head, landed in the water, and hooked up. Triple hookup.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Yep, I'm on. Yeah, triple!
You can't not love that.
How about the sand?
Oh,
In the river, you get out and then you sink up to your hip just about. It's mental.
That sand's pretty soft, eh?
Yeah,
Don't stand there. Yeah, I just said don't stand there, and then I stood there.
How about just eating shit in the boat?
Couple of bust ups in the boat, that's for sure. I got that hook in my arm.
we'll leave that one there. I'll grab another lure. I'm surprised we didn't get more hooks in each other.
Oh mate, we're very close in that little boat.
Oh, you're about to cast out or you're bringing it on something and your soft plastic came back and hit my mouth just like that, and I'm going, okay.
And then from there, I'm out to Weipa. I'd never been to Weipa before. But yeah, Penny Father was cool. How many saltwater fish did you catch this trip? And we're not counting catch fish. Catch fish.
I think 1.
What did we say last time? Would you rather catch a catfish or
nothing.
no fish?
Or catch no fish.
Nice catfish. Catfish, 100%. The thrill of the chase, mate.
Would you rather just go back to camp and be like, well, didn't catch anything, or everyone be like, oh, you caught a catfish, you're a loser? If all you can catch is catfish, go for it.
Yeah.
But you just don't want your mates to find out.
Still a bit of excitement. It's better than zero fish. they're a highly regarded sport.
All right, we'll do a few like favourites from the trip.
Yeah.
Right? We've got a good one to start with. Who's your favourite cameraman?
Everyone loves a bit of fresh meat.
We've had Phil for 2 seasons.
Yeah, he's getting old,
getting a bit
stale.
tired.
I don't know if he's washed since last season.
Oh, righto. Next one. Favourite meal of the trip?
Sashimi, wasabi,
Yeah.
Pickle ginger.
pickle,
bam.
mayo,
Yeah.
Happy
on
days.
a crispy chicken
The chicken
Grats.
crimpy went well.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
cracker. I love surprising you guys.
Yeah.
I
surprised
often
me every day.
hear no, don't do that, but don't put that in there. Followed by later
Put that in
on,
there.
turned out pretty good.
That's pretty good. Put it in. It's true though. It's literally nearly every meal.
So, which is your favourite brand?
Oh.
Pick one.
You know what?
I would say that Phil has been pretty happy with the jerky. So Steve's would have been like 135, maybe 130, 135, and I was 145.
Partaking of the jerky.
Yeah.
It won, apart from the fact that it was easy to pack down and provides a nutritious snack. It also provided life when we had no
What do we have for breakfast?
dehydrated meals.
What do we have for breakfast tomorrow?
Jerky.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to getting back home, to be honest. Just because the pressure of having to supply food and fish for you four guys
Well,
this whole time.
well, it would have killed you.
Taking its toll.
Well, it would have killed you yesterday afternoon after you said,
I'm
I
looking-
will provide fish, and then you did not provide. Stevie promised us dinner. He said he would supply.
Favourite campsite?
I like the penthouse.
Penthouse was pretty good.
Yeah.
I reckon that the actual beach we got to at the beginning of the float was a really good camp. Who was your favourite person you met? Mine was Craig.
Alright. Nice to meet you, mate. We just met Craig, bloody legend.
What a champ.
Thanks for watching, Craig.
Good on you, mate. That was a cool thing this trip. We met like lots of people who have actually
A few people.
watched our show.
Yeah,
A couple
And
people
that's
at
cool.
Servo.
That was so cool.
yeah.
A couple people out at the beach.
So, did I break the curse this trip?
We'd like to make an
It's been
announcement.
a momentous occasion.
Stevie.
Yeah, mate.
Ah, little barrel. Little Wenlock barrel.
This trip I've broken some kind of curse, right? But the last 2 trips, just like, feel like it's a camera curse.
Yeah.
Comes
As soon
on.
as you try to do something to show someone,
Yeah.
fail.
Whereas we did pretty well
agree.
this trip, caught some fish.
did.
Yeah.
Mate, barrack curse broken. Ding ding, busted.
How many times did you use those survival kits?
Phil, can you give us a cut point, like 10 seconds or something, mate?
Fucking hell. It's like he saves this shit up in the back of his mind.
Bridge, we
he's
come back and
he's
now he's
2
got-
beers in, he's got the hiccups and he's loose as a goose.
All right, all in all, good trip, everyone. See you next season. Oh, shit.
That's great. Massive thank you to all the brands that get on board and help us do this and help us bring it to you.
I stand by, if you support the brands that we are promoting,
Yep.
you won't be upset because all of it is quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like touching on that as well, if you want to help support us, support those brands.
Yep.
So there's links like that on our website, jump on there, use those links. We get nothing from it, but it lets them know that when you purchased it because you've been watching our show.
Thanks, Steve.
Cheers, boys.
Oh yeah, thank you. That's a wrap. Not as good as the wraps we had last night though.
Yeah, they
I'm not
were
gonna call them
tacos. They were tacos.
They're not tacos, they're wraps.